recording. I am recording. Okay. And play. You are listening to session 115 of Primordial Harmony, a retelling of the classic elemental evil story in the Dungeons & Dragons multiverse. My name is Mike, I run this, and tonight I'm joined by...
Hey, name's Miles. I'm playing Chadicus Winthrop. He's a human druid.
I'm Nix, and I play Naughty Bite for short, and she's also a backstabber.
And I'm Kitties, and I play Ren, a Goliath barbarian.
Sup, I'm Senna, playing Snow, the Elven Cleric.
And I'm Rachel, and I'm playing Velia, the Wood Elf Ranger.
When last we left Gordon's task force, Chadicus, Bit, Ren, Snow, and Velia, with Stoneflame, Goliath of Magma, find themselves experiencing strange visions of locations in the water node as they stand in the entry pool. Bit reports to have seen tabaxi cubs being cruelly half-drowned in a cage not far away. The party decides to head that way, clearing through the elite cult warriors in the corridor. In the next chamber, true to Bit's vision, a cage hangs from a stalactop dangling in water. Soft cries and mews coming from a burlap sheet inside. Bit and company walk toward it and open the cage, only to find a horrid beast with 3 legs and eyed tentacles under the sheet. The Otiug took everyone by surprise, except for Ren. Aside from a few scratches here and there, they dispatched the monster with relative ease. Clearly, these visions were to be taken with a large grain of salt, or disbelieved entirely. The party moves on and finds a waterfall leading down further into the node. Snow, after nearly allowing the current to pull her like a conveyor belt over the fall, decides to turn back and explore the other direction, the party agreeing. I don't know if that was her decision, but there it is. They clear the other corridor leading from the entry pool of these elite cult warriors, and navigating through another corridor with another waterfall and a strange zigzag. They find themselves in a chamber with a bunch of nets and murky water. They discuss the best approach, but end up simply approaching. Out from the water in the cavern shore comes 3 large sharks and giant crabs. The fight was cut short by a powerful destructive wave from Snow, and with no threats near, GTF takes an hour to recuperate. The water cleared after the fight, and under the water was a door with decor depicting tentacles and fangs. Snow dispels Waterwalk, and the party dives below to get to the next hall and then room, where they find more of the strange humanoids with heads of fish, like they saw in the temple, or rather the cult layer above. Nonplussed about GTF's intrusion, the Kuatoa attack the party at a slight disadvantage because of being chest deep in water, except for Snow. They overcame this and defeated the fishmen, including their reinforcements. It is mid-morning of Flame Rule the 6th. The party, save for Snow, wading in the water with a dead Kuatoa. As I change the music real quick. And then bring you to the map. Shift ping. And then OBS. Up. And there you are. Stoneflame. Wading in the water. He frowns deeply and he looks at the statue here in the center of the room. And he says, "This is where I saw the weapon in that vision. I am disappointed." And then he looks beyond it at the stone double doors over here. And he says, the stone double doors, which is covered in a frieze depicting a giant circular mouth with rows and rows of fangs. And he says, "But that wasn't in the vision." Then he just kind of looks at the party, looks at Snow a bit, whoever else.
I keep telling you these are traps, and no one is listening to me.
Yeah, I didn't lead us here. I just followed. I just knew where it would be. I guess
I
you were
wish
right.
somebody so we didn't have to kill them.
Stoneflame just shrugs at that.
Who's to say they're not cultists? They look very crashing wavy.
Who's to say that they are?
Well, they did.
They
in some
look
sort of
very
weird
fishy.
tongue. Ah, I see what you did there. No, I would say that they were trying to communicate something with us in some territorial stance, so maybe they occupied this place before the cultists.
And we killed them.
I mean, if a creature bites out against a larger creature, is it incumbent upon the stronger creature to hold themselves back?
I'm just saying. We should go and see what those doors have.
Well, we can definitely do that. After you. I will, I guess, disperse the sharks, or should we head down the water path? Because I don't think they go upstairs very well.
What about those doors over there?
The doors are with the ground. Oh man, they go under the surface of the water. About the same amount of depth as the water.
Doors go in or outwards?
The doors seem like they slide apart. You don't see a hinge, but you see a lip in the side and a pair of like handles that are fangs.
I'm gonna open them.
You know, open them. Stoneflame is also over here. You open them. Give me a moment. Torrents. That's the name of the dungeon in the book. The Plunging Torrents. There's no way you would ever learn that as characters. Yes. So the first thing you see, Snow, is when you crack open the doors and you throw them apart, and they kind of, when you give them how they open is when you give them some momentum. It seems like the weight of the stone and the fact that they're kind of submerged in water lets them glide open. It just took a little bit to get them going. And inside, and you can hear more of the same sort of water sounds from the other side of the door. The roar of falling water, but like further away. And along the walls, you can see relief carvings of horrific mouths, each framed by a knotwork of oozing tentacles wrought in stone. And there's like a stairway that leads up. Stairs lined with columns ascend from the water to a landing where a block of smooth stone serves as an altar. Chains snake from the base of the altar, ending in open, rusty manacles. And I wish those dogs would stop barking. One more of the fish-like humanoids with jagged teeth stands near the altar. They wear a headdress of kelp and seashells and hold a trident with tines shaped like tentacles.
I'm gonna say hello in Primordial.
Okay. The Kuatoa priestly garbed individual starts and turns around and kind of squawks at you. And you can't really make out what he's saying. And then you can see him like leaning down to look below the door. And then his eyes go wide as he realizes the carnage you've just left, and he levies his trident at you.
I'm gonna hook my thumb in a vamoose sort of motion.
Like, throw your thumb over your shoulder?
Yeah, like telling him he should leave.
Okay.
And if he doesn't get it, I'll point at him and then do it again.
He, Yeah, okay. He looks at you, and then, he looks to his left and to his right, and roll me a perception check. You can see when he looks to his left and his right that he is just a moment of, like, just a flash of his eyes looking down to his left and his right. And then he kind of takes a threatening stance and oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Wait a minute. Oh, by the way, is everyone else still waiting in the water? I guess they are, huh?
I mean, if we want to take like 10 minutes, I can cast Water Rock.
I'm gonna have to say no, because nobody mentioned that.
Never good when the DM giggles.
I thought I would consider that an evil chuckle. I think it's at that level.
Might have been an evil chuckle. No, that's not gonna work.
Oh my.
What's up?
Statue here.
Yeah?
Is there a way a person can stand on it somehow? Get out of the water?
Yeah, you could. Wait. Let me see. There is actually might be. What the hell? Yeah.
Because it does look like there's a ledge.
Yeah. Okay. It seems like you could. Yeah, you could. You could just kind of get up onto it.
Yeah, but would do that just to get out of the water.
Okay. Poor bit, soap cat. Alright, so it takes a stance and roll initiative. It's gonna start casting a spell.
Real quick, do the stairs behind it like continue past the altar?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do. They continue up to a ledge, and I have it blocked off with dynamic lighting because of like the angle of your view. And I'll give you another detail if when you decide to enter the room. Yeah, so let me roll initiative for this guy. And then change the music. Wouldn't you say that? Are you with us, Rachel?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here.
You said you were restarting Discord.
Yeah, that was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Bulk turn. Okay. What the heck? Alright, stand by. course, the... Okay. Sort. Did, oh, I gotta roll for Stone Flame, but also, did,
Trying to roll mine right now.
did Ren, take her advantage, because she has advantage on initiatives?
She did not.
You can see if she rolled better.
She did not.
That's unfortunate. You can edit your own turn order thing, so you can change it back. There's Stone Flame. Alright. Sending. Okie dokies. Oh, you rolled pretty poopy. Alright. Velia.
Okay. Well, Velia's like up here, so I don't know what she was able to like hear or see. Did she see like some kind of interaction occur?
She could probably see Snow tense up, get ready in a combat stance, and you can hear these grunts and shout and slight shouts come from the doorway. Yeah.
Okay. Thing where the doorway is. Okay. All right. So then she would kind of move through the water, I guess, to like get an angle of trying to figure out like I guess here would be the best spot because you can see that guy a little bit. Okay, and she'll cast. Actually, she won't cast Hunter's Mark. I'm just going to do this like normally. I'm just gonna shoot him twice with the longbow.
All right.
Is this at normal or disadvantage with the water?
If you're waiting in the water, it will be disadvantage.
Okay.
That is enough to hit. 9 Pearson.
Okay. All right, and then the second one.
That hits 2.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else?
Does Colossus Slayer work for my own attacks?
Oh, like you drew first blood and then, yeah.
Yeah.
The rules, it's pretty clear. Go ahead and give me that other D8. Nice. All right.
All right, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Naughty bite.
Well, I don't want to get into the water.
I will remind you, you can run on liquid. As long as you finish your move before, or on dry land, you won't sink.
Sorry, say that again?
You can run over water, and if you don't stop, or if you stop your movement on your turn, if you stop moving on dry land, then you won't sink. You've got that ability.
Right, I do. Okay. Then Bit's gonna run up to the steps there. And as I'm running, I'm going to hurl out my fiery kitty paws.
All right. That's a hit. For shoot, 12 radiant, nice. And another hit. For 7.
And I think I'm gonna keep moving on up, and I'm gonna come in with a good old kick.
All right. That is a miss.
I guess that's it.
Alrighty, Stone Flame is gonna start waiting. So let's see, he's got That's 20 feet of movement. And then that's as far as he can get. So he's just gonna make his way up there. He'll just dash. Let's see, so that was another 5 feet, so 40. And then now he's on dry land, so 45, 50. That's what he'll do on his turn. Ren.
Ren is going to just move up to the area, and she's going to ready in action should anything else come out.
All right.
She's going to ready her great axe.
Alrighty. Well, since you're doing that, roll a perception check. Ouch.
She sees nothing.
She's just focused on... She's kind of focused on, like, the water's surface and, like, the area around the stairs. Alright. Shaticus.
So because of the angle of the doors, I probably can't see the little dude.
From where you are, no. I'd say you'd have to get within, past the statue to be able to see the guy.
Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30. And then I guess I'll just cast Chill Touch on him.
Alright.
That's not the thing. 1 second. I think it updated again. There's the one.
Oh, that hits.
Spooky damage.
8 damage. Alright. He starts.
Would you like to talk to this one, Ren?
Speaking.
Wait, are the sharks still in play?
They are, but they can't. They have 0 movement speed on land.
They're just kind of chilling.
Oh, right, okay. Dummy me.
That's fine. Alright, so, Ren, true to what you were afraid of, this Kuatoa bursts out and runs, because Stoneflame's a little higher than he is, so he actually goes for Bit. And you can see him just splash out and lunge at Bit. And Bit, you are, at least for the first attack, it's going to be at an advantage.
Is he within my reach?
No.
Okay.
So he is going to attack with a nasty looking spear and just try to gut you. $17 to hit.
Right on.
So he just grazes you. He hits and just grazes you a little bit with 2 piercing. And then he's gonna bite. This one's not at advantage. 13 misses. All right.
Misses.
You hear another kersplash as I need the cursor. As you see a gout of water from behind a pillar, and to layer. Another Kuatoa with a what's he got? Ah, yes, with just a buff fish man. Just jumps up onto the altar. Like, where he is, the stairs are 10 feet up. He just bursts out of the water and lands up here, and then kind of hops over and whoa, almost spilled my drink. And stands right here and starts attacking Stoneflame. For 3 damage, which is like nothing. Ah! And then 2 unarmed strikes, which are something. And you can see that his fists crackle with lightning as one hits Stoneflame for 11 damage in total. And you You see his body jolt and jerk. Yeah, Then the priest goes and is gonna do something. He casts a spell. A spelly kind of spell.
Does it spell spellily?
He is going to cast... You see the ground around him, not the ground, the air and like the stairways on and the water below start to shimmer a little bit. And then in this huge orb surrounding him is like a ethereal looking globe of water with piranhas flowing around it. And Snow, you recognize this spell as being a cleric. You recognize the spell as Spirit Guardians.
Cool.
What's the range of Spirit Guardians? Wait, it's in there.
15 feet, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna key this. Alright, that was his turn. Snow. Oh, he's not showing his... Why is he not showing his token? What's wrong with you? Player permission. C. Aha, there we go.
Alright. I'm gonna move in here. I'll make a wisdom
Whoa,
saving
where are
throw.
you? Oh, okay. You
Under
went...
bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smack him.
Okay, so as you're making your way through, and as the piranhas are like biting at you, because I think you take half of the damage.
Yeah.
And I'll roll that right now. And it's necrotic damage, of course. So as you're making your way through there, you can see above the ledge here, like peeking out from it, above the top of the stairs beyond the altar, is what looks like the upper part of a shifting orb of water, much like what you saw in Rollid before.
Mm-hmm.
Smack him! That's a hit. For good damage. Let me tally up. Are you using the thunder on the first one?
Yes.
Alright. Because it doesn't count. Or it doesn't matter for the saving throw. He's going to try to hold on to that. Yeah. He holds on to Spirit Guardians, and then he has to roll again for Ice Butt. Which is 9 damage in total. Just put that there. Lots of sheets. Ha! Alright, he's held on to Spirit Guardians for both. So that's gonna 18, and then
Need
9.
to move back one.
You do?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because you're in bit square. He's gonna try to take a swing at you. Probably won't hit though. Oh, this guy could have taken a swing at you. He's gonna.
Why? I didn't leave his range.
Oh no, you didn't. You're right. But the priest will. It's gonna be.
Nope.
Nope. Alrighty.
Then I'm just gonna tell everybody to focus the priest.
Alrighty. Another burst of water. Another Kuatoa swims over and tries to hurt you, Snow.
Is he in my range?
Yes. He tries to
Yeah.
peek out from the pillar here.
I'm just gonna let Ren take care of that.
That is a hit. He reaches out. He reaches out and tries to, like, take a pot shot at Snow, and he thrusts out with his hand holding the spear, and then Ren just lops it off. And he drops it, obviously, and then kind of like reaches down to pick up the spear with the other arm, and is like quivering and shaking, and tries to attack Ren. 8. Nope.
I will use my opportunity attack on him then.
All right.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. How do I narrative that? He. I think you just whiff, and ice just kind of clanks into the pillar he's next to. Okay.
I'm more focused on the piranhas swirling about my head.
Yeah, no kidding. And again, poof, from the water, another very strong Kuatoa who is going to swim around and intercept this way, and is going to attack Snow. But he also takes a passing look at Chaticus and just kind of says, I might come after you next. So he's going to try to bite Snow. 14.
Nope.
Unarmed strike. 16. Nope. And 14. Nope. Alrighty. Velia. You got a clump of dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can see 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the moment.
I pulled out a 10-foot radius thing for you.
It's just like a little. Oh, okay, there we go. That's much better. Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna go for those. Does this one count? Do you think that I could hit that one?
Yeah.
10 foot?
I do actually, yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna shoot all 4. And since I'm still in the water, it's disadvantage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Unless I can't climb up onto the statue.
You can. You can, but it's not the best footing. So what I'll say is, just for ease, because I'm not going to take away your turn, roll an acrobatics check. DC 12. Okay, so yes, disadvantage, because you're focusing on keeping your footing and all that stuff.
Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna shoot those 4.
Alrighty.
And I guess 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Solid.
Okay.
That misses, that hits, and I think that hits. Okay, so Velia finishes the armless, or the one-armed Kuatoa, and deals 12 damage to this one, and then 11 damage.
Can I apply Colossus Slayer to any of those that are still alive?
You can apply it to the priest. Alright. So, Velia, while balancing on like a stone, carved stone tentacle, takes a few shots, misses one, but then just through the very sliver of the top of the door, she threads the needle, and it just sails right by Bit's head, and then takes out the eye of the priest, and they flop over into the water. Dead. The Spirit Guardians ends. Good turn.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Happy with it. No, that's it.
Alrighty. Naughty Bit.
I'm going to turn to this one there, and I'm gonna punch.
Alrighty. That's a miss. That's a hit. You cave its face in, and it just falls into the water.
Then I'm gonna come running up to this guy there and give him a kick.
Alright. That's a hit. For 8 bludgeoning. Alright.
That's it.
Stoneflame shakes himself off. He says, "Don't let them hit you!" And then he's, as if, you know, in Stoneflame fashion. And he goes to attack the Kutua Monitor. That's what their stat block's called. Oops, wait, I need Stoneflame stat block. Here it is. 18 and 28. He doesn't bother invoking his Primordial Fury, but doesn't get that extra fire damage. Boy, Stoneflame hits hard. You just see him carve out a bunch of this dude's flesh with his hammer, and you can see, a bit can see the flesh seared from, it smells like fish in here. Cooking fish. Ren.
Ren turns towards this guy who's near Snow and she's just going to take her ire out on him.
Alright. That's a hit. That's a miss. That is a hit. So 10 slashing, 17 slashing in total. Alright. You carve out a chunk of his shoulder and he screams. Shaticus.
Oh, this one's still alive?
Yeah.
Can I order my sharks to launch him?
You could. We'll just say it's on your turn for this one.
Okay, so I think they have swimming speed to look.
50?
Shift double click. 40. So
40.
yeah, they can get there, I think. 5, 10.
Yeah.
50. But yeah, just enough. At least these two. So we'll get 2 little baby shark launches. And they have pack tactics because of people in the room.
Nice.
So, is it just me or am I not seeing an advantage button on this sheet?
Oh, I can
Twice.
I can change that. Hang on.
Perfect.
There you go.
Excellent. 22 to hit.
Hits. For 10.
Chunky, chunky.
Dang. Alright. Good monster.
And then I attack with the other one. 10 hits.
Misses, unfortunately. Alrighty.
And then, am I allowed to attack as well?
Yeah.
Then I will do the chill touch on him, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Roll that damage. For 12. Alrighty. This Kuatoa Monitor is just taken aback and, like, his flesh is seared and he just looks very uncoordinated and his eyes just settle on Bit. He looks at Stoneflame, he's intimidated, so he goes for what he perceives to be the weaker. So he tries to chomp her. Oh.
Ow!
Critical for 9 piercing. And then he brings both of his fists out and he tries to do a silly double punch. One of them is terribly misses, but the other is 20. For 3 bludgeoning and 3 lightning, and you can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. And that's it for that one. Snow.
All right, we're gonna focus on this guy here.
That's a hit. That is damage. Okay. Iceblood hits. Describe killing this Kuatoa monk guy.
So, as the sharks are like
Chewing his legs.
biting at his legs and like holding him still, she like brings ice down in like an arcing motion, and then brings the butt back down, like right on the top of his head.
And there's a sickening crunch. And he goes limp.
And then I'm gonna move up here.
All right. And you can see a little bit better now that you're there. Belia.
Yes. I'm going to just shoot 2 attacks against this guy.
Alrighty.
Do I get another chance to like climb up better onto the statue, or?
If you like, yeah.
Okay.
If you're staying there, yes, you can. Go ahead and roll another acrobatics check to just have like sure footing. I was unfortunately not 12.
Okay.
I thought it was a low DC.
It is. I'm just. Okay.
That does hit for 10 piercing. That misses.
Okay.
You can apply Colossus Slayer.
Yes. Thank you.
2. Alrighty. Anything else?
No.
Bit.
I'm pissed, so I'm gonna get out my claws and I'm slashing him.
Alright. That's a hit. Oh, you rake across his face. And he screams like, "Ah!" Oh yeah. Describe killing this Kuatoa.
I just go for the neck and I just slash with all my claws.
And you tear it wide open, and he just collapses onto the stair and then slops off and sploosh into the water. And you're out of initiative.
What is that glowy thing?
Does ice do the thing as I get close to it?
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, before I answer that, as you get closer, the water appears to be somewhat viscous and murky. And you can see figures swimming about inside of it. Does ice do the thing? No, it does not.
What kind of figures are swimming around in it?
It's hard to tell because the water is so murky. Stoneflame also joins you, and you can see like figures, but also objects floating around inside of it. What is that? Is that what we need to? Is that what we need to destroy?
Hey, Mike, what is this glowy thing?
It's a light. It is a flame, and when you like get near it, you can feel that it doesn't have any heat. It just seems to be like a magical light source.
Well, that's kind of a waste. We could have warmed up with all this water.
Well, I do like their interior decoration. Good color scheme.
What is going on with that thing?
Snow,
I'm not sure.
Suddenly, a face sort of gets close to the surface of that orb, and you're met with a sort of I will say horrifying visage as you see this. The face of this just kind of like right in front of your eyes. And then you see a tentacle come out of the water and then another one, and another one, and
Can I dispel it?
dispel what?
What happens if I cast a spell magic on it?
Oh, I love that so much. Okay, you can. You can. Do you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, what level?
Let's do a 4th level.
Okay. Yeah. So, the. Oh yes. Okay, hang on a second. I have to look something up. I'm so happy you did that. All right, one moment. I have to look something up. Okay.
Is it gonna pop?
Cackling.
Well, I
Cackling.
didn't expect this, and I love it so much because of what's gonna happen. Okay, so yes, it pops. It pops and like spreads this nasty goo all over the floor. And can you move your token to the left real quick? Thank you. So falling prone are 2 of these guys. And let me double check and make sure I have that right. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'll read that out after the. Don't let me forget to read out like another feature of the room after the combat. Well, I guess I'll read it now. So like as you're approaching the ledge here, the copy, which is important for you guys to know, is that the slimy water. So like it's referring to this down here. The slimy water that fills this cave flows through a hole to the east wall before plunging into cavernous darkness beyond. These columns are described as slime-covered, ascending from the foul water, each one decorated with a mosaic depicting elves, dwarves, humans, and other races, descending into the fanged maw of a 3-eyed tentacle horror at the base of the column, each of them. And the monster's eyes glitter like gems. But then Snow dispelled magic, and we're going to have some combat here in a second. But these guys are prone for the moment. And, treasure. A whole bunch of coins falls into the floor here. Or onto the floor here. And a implement that is a rod with these like undulating tentacles coming off of the end of it.
Hot.
All right, so roll initiative, and I think you were standing here. No.
I was on top of this one here, but it's okay if I'm right here.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative. Pop. I'm so happy. Yeah.
Stick.
Okay. I'll roll for Stone Flame real quick. It is a gnarly sight. Oh, that's the handout. I'll just put that there, and get rid of that, and get their actual sheets. Roll some initiatives. Okay. And then... Whoa, where'd the turn order go? I have minimized the turn order and I have lost it. Where'd it go? Oh wait, it's right here. Oh, here it is. Descending. Okay, and then music. Perfect. Alright. Revelia probably is the higher dex than Ren, right?
5. Plus 5. 20.
Mine is 2.
Yeah. So Velia, you're first. You hear a sickening and then a splat. But you...
Okay.
I guess... Oh, you know what? From where you are, you saw, like, the top of that orb of water, and then you just saw it kind of dissolve and then fall. And then you hear lots of slapping sounds and...
Right. Okay. So I have a movement speed of 35 feet, so I'm assuming I can get, like, just the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
So if I get to here, then I can see them, no problem?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot them both. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on, let's say, this one.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna shoot...
They are
Am I...
both prone, so you actually still have disadvantage, unfortunately.
Oh, shoot, okay. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, alright, hold on one second. In that case, hold on one second. In that case, instead of a Hunter's Mark, I'd like to use a bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And I'm going to just attack them anyway with disadvantage, even though they're prone.
Alright.
Starting with this one. And with volley, try to hit the other one.
This guy, right?
Yes,
Okay.
starting with that one. Okay, so at disadvantage,
That's a miss.
natural one. Okay, and then the other one,
That's a hit.
okay,
So he is
So-
Hail of Thornded.
correct. So,
within 5 feet. Okay.
in addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it make a dexterity saving throw.
So that includes the other one and Snow and Stoneflame.
Oh, it's any creature. Okay.
I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay. All right. Let's. Yeah, I should have known that, but okay. Next time I'll remember that it's any creature, not to.
Go ahead and roll the damage as I roll for Stoneflame's save. Alright, so you guys take 8, and this Skum takes 4. Oh wait, does
Oh,
the other
man.
one also roll too?
The other one also, yeah, both of
Okay,
them. 'cause it's
right.
any creature.
And this one takes 8. And the damage you dealt initially, so 18. Alrighty. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Alright. This is probably not going to matter for you, Snow, regardless, but roll me a dexterity saving throw. Alright, you're prone because of the slippery, viscous water.
Okay, hear me out.
Huh?
I have water walking. Would I not just like be stable on it?
Oh my god, you're kind of blowing my mind here. that's...
I thought of this before I did it.
Wait, okay, hold on. Grease spell, water walk. Because that's what I'm basing this off of. The grease spell. I don't think there's any sage advice about that. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter really anyway because you're about to go on your turn, so. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll just bypass that. Ren, it's your turn.
So Ren gets freaked out by this thing. She's never seen anything like it before.
Oh, yeah.
So she goes into a rage and just starts chopping at it.
Alrighty.
And she's going to go reckless.
Hell yeah. That's a hit.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Well, go ahead and roll a d12. That also hits.
So I'm going to use this great axe hit
Oh, sure.
instead of the momentum strike.
Alrighty. That's gonna be 30 damage in total. Alrighty. Anything else?
And she just yells, "What the hell is these things?"
Snow.
We're gonna just start chopping at this one.
Alright.
Any day now.
No. You don't have disadvantage. But the 15 hits. Yeah. You hit.
Aren't they prone?
Oh! Yes. Sorry. But you hit. You're rolling advantage, derp. Cool. Yeah, all that hits. Oh, that means you didn't have to go reckless, Ren, because they were prone.
Yep, they were prone.
22 damage. Alrighty. This one stands up and is going to just walk out of... No, he's immune to that. He's just going to attack Snow. So, near one of the other objects that fell was like these really warped looking tridents. And you kind of realize that it's probably their weapon as they reach out and grab it and then stand up on their 4 tentacles. And creature just starts attacking Snow. 16, nope. And then... Ooh, not the one you wanted to hit. Oh shit, that hits hard.
I am gonna do this thing.
Oh, Rebuke. Cool. Yeah, okay. Saving throw? Constitution. Does he take half? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Go ahead and roll. So you can feel your mind, despite the flash of fury you feel, the cold fury you feel from oral, you feel your mind being racked by psychic pain. That's the end of its turn. Chaticus.
Let's bonus action Shillelagh and kind of waddle and scuttle my way, barely watching tiptoes to get around Stone Flame. And I'm gonna donk this one with the shroom stick.
Alright.
And bonk.
That's a bonk. For, good damage. 18 in total.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that is all I will be doing. I think I have to roll these d4s, though. Or that's the start of my next turn, yeah. We're good. Yep,
Alright.
turn.
Not to bite.
She's gonna throw some fiery kitty paws at the one that everybody's attacking.
Alrighty. That's a miss. That's a miss. You got one more. Unless you spend key. That also misses. Man, that sucks. Jeez Louise, you didn't roll over a 5.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. This Skum stands up and attacks Ren. And did you use Reckless?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I said I did.
Alright. Tries to stab you with the trident. That misses. That one hits. For 8 piercing. And then it reaches out with his hands and just slaps it on the top of your head. 19. 16 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws until the end of its next turn.
Okie dokie.
Stoneflame is going to just Hail Mary at this one. Where'd she go, bud? There it is. He's going to activate his rage, and I already made his token there, so he'll just use that. And also grant himself advantage. And go ham. For that much. Blah. Blah. All those numbers I have to add up. Why do I make myself do arithmetic? Bang! 41 damage. It smells like fried calamari in here as Stoneflame screams out and attacks this one. Velia! They're both standing.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna attack them with volley. So the first one, this one.
That is a hit.
Okay. And was this one hit before for Colossus Slayer?
Yes. Nice.
All right, 20. And then the other one, 13.
Both of them are looking pretty weak now, and just as I say that, another arrow slams into this creature's neck, and it just collapses onto the muck. And that's it.
That's it.
Ren, finish the fight.
Ren is still gonna attack recklessly because this thing really scared the hell out of her.
All right.
So she is going to swing her axe at him.
That's a hit. Describe carving through and killing this creature.
So she's just like chopping at it. It's this crazy swing, and it kind of comes down at his neck area and kind of chops through half of his body.
Yeah. And you can see all of his nasty organs and like alien kind of biology just slops, and it's gruesome. And you're out of initiative.
Mrs. Snow, what was that?
I don't know, but they made my head hurt.
Jadagus is gonna
Me
poke
too.
the one in front of him with his staff as you see these kind of like shrooms growing out of him.
They pop and... Yeah.
2 significant ones pop out. Oh, look at that.
And there's a whole slimy mountain of coins between them.
I'm gonna cast some Cure Wounds on myself.
Nice.
You know, Snow, if you're hurting, he reaches down on the slimy carcass and pulls the 2 mushrooms and kind of holds them in his hand over to her. You should try these.
I'll grab one of them and inspect it a little. What does it look like?
Do you want to come up with this, Miles, or should I?
I think in this case, they're kind of like those long toadstools with the very small caps at the top. So those kind of wispy ones. Because it's a very like ethereal, kind of like slender, tentacly creature.
I'll shove it in my mouth.
You get 2 health.
some of your pain fades a little bit as you eat that snow.
Do you want the second one as well? If anyone else wants to snack, they're welcome to it.
Stoneflame just watches in awe.
That helped a little bit, but I think I'm all right now. Not too bad. I'm gonna cast armor on myself.
Jadicus is gonna begin walking down the stairs, seeing there's not much up here, and just throw it to one of the sharks.
Don't forget I said that there are a pile of coins right here between them.
Ren just starts scooping them up. They're slimy.
They are slimy. Yeah.
Jadicus will briefly walk back and cast Prestidigitation for them, and then continue walking on.
Beautiful. Okay, so this is the carnage. 'Tis hefty. EP is Electrum.
Damn.
Holy cannolis.
And there's also a item that looks like let me get it up. Let me just and then show players. That looks like that.
Are the tentacles on the end like stiff, or do they move around?
They move around.
Ugh. I'm gonna grab it and like.
When you grab it, you instantly know what it does.
I'm gonna tickle Ren with it.
What is that?
Stoneflame giggles a little bit watching this.
What does it do, Mike?
Tentacled rod of Eldritch verticality. This rod is a magic weapon that ends in 3 rubbery tentacles. While holding the rod, you can use an action to direct. You have to attune to it to use this feature, but while holding the rod, you can use an action to direct each tentacle to attack a creature you can see within 15 feet of you. Each tentacle makes a melee attack roll with a 9+ bonus on a hit. Does that much bludgeoning damage. If you hit them with all 3, they have to make a con save, and on a failure, their speed is halved. I think it's a slow spell, basically. Can't use reactions, blah, blah, blah. It acts like the slow spell. And then it has another property, a tentacle ladder. In addition, when you use an action to say the rod's command word while near a waterfall, the tentacles extend and plunge into the waterfall. From within the flowing water, more tentacles emerge and form an elevator from top to bottom, safely transporting any creature designated by the attuned user up or down.
Well, this is neat. I'm gonna tell the rest of the party what it does. I'm not sure that it would be of much use to me in combat, as I have to hold ice with 2 hands.
So it's how they get up and down the waterfalls then. Or at least some of them. And then he kind of looks out in this direction toward that waterfall there. Well, one less thing to worry about.
I know that Chaducus is a mushroom guy, but I think you should become a tentacle guy.
I can utilize it here where it's useful. I imagine it's not going to be as much useful when we get back to dry land.
I'm gonna offer it to Chaticus. Okay, if you touch someone with it, do the tentacles like start to wrap around them?
Let's see. When you offer it up to Chaticus and like the tentacles get close enough, they kind of just eerily, weirdly caress his arm and his chest.
That's not pleasant at all.
Yes, I don't like this.
I begin to like peel them off me very gingerly, just kind of like grabbing them with my finger, my thumb.
They let you. There's no
Well,
resistance.
I delicately put my hand around the staff and I lift it up and I say, "Are we ready to go up a waterfall then?"
I think you need to spend some time with it before you can use its power.
I believe the tentacle attacks. You need to spend time, but you don't need to use it to use the waterfall part, right? Or is it both?
It's not both. You can use it now for the ladder.
Oh,
That's kind of how I heard him explain it. I wasn't sure if that was exactly right.
No, you got it.
Cool. So, if we'd like to,
actually, I think it has to be attuned because it says safely transporting any creature designated
Oh,
by
you're
the
right.
attuned user.
Yes. Sorry, I wrote this a while ago. Yes.
I'm back.
magic items do I have? I don't have much. I might be able to tune both. What do I got? I've got a wooden shield and spore whack. That's literally it. Yeah, I can tune to it. I guess I'll like use the full action, take off my shield straps, and kind of like just put it back in my bag, and I'll have 2 staffs. I'll Gandalf this thing.
Stoneflame looks at Ren and says, "I wonder what was up that stairs down the other way that they came from."
Who knows? I am telling you, this place is creepy.
He nods.
Perhaps we should go find out.
Well, Mrs. Snow, can you do the thing where you make us able to walk on water again?
I can, but I would prefer if we would spend some time praying over it. That way I am not quite so tapped on spells.
He nods. Usually.
If that's okay with everyone.
Certainly fine with me.
Okay. I will ritual cast water walk.
During that 10 minutes, as you're kind of just waiting around and nothing seems to jump at you or anything, and maybe your eyes are drawn to these weird columns with the iconography, but maybe some of you see that the eyes of the tentacled monster at the base of each column glitter like gems.
Ren's gonna poke at him.
When you get close enough, you realize that they're actually gems, actual gems. Emeralds, sapphires, and blue-green opals.
Ren just starts picking them out and putting them in her pocket.
All right. Your heart treasure. Cool. We're too far into the campaign for me to worry about appraisal. Not that I worried about it much to begin with. So water walk is up. Stoneflame walks down to the bottom of the stairs and steps on the water, and he looks back up at Snow and says, "Thank you."
I give him a nod, and then I follow him.
Where are you going, Bit?
I have no idea what happened. I just clicked my icon and it put me there.
We split the party.
No.
No,
While we're doing the 10 minutes, is there any chance I can send like the little sharks to just go investigate all of the water pathway?
Sure.
See if any of them come back. Just pretty much instruct them like if you bump into anything that looks dangerous, swim back.
Okay, you do that. Oh shit. I just want these guys. Yeah. Yeah, you do that. And as you guys are like returning to the room, the first room with the Kuatoa, let me roll a thing here. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Hey, Valia, look at these eyes. They are gemstones.
Ooh, so pretty. Should we pop some out?
I took all the ones out because I don't pray very well. I don't have the attention span.
I never was really interested in that either. How many did you get?
There were 6 of them.
It's a nice haul.
You hear some splashing and some squelching come from the room, and the sharks return bloodied. Bloodied and bruised, like something had been wrapping around them and constricting them.
Kind of like walk on the water and reach down and look at their wounds.
There's teeth marks and what looks like I described before, like something had wrapped around their bodies and constricted them.
All right. Well, you rest well. You did well. And I'll just release this spell.
Oh, okay.
There's something with teeth and constriction down that pathway. We're likely to run into it. Best be on our guard.
The things down here are really weird.
Agreed. I was quite curious what kind of biome would produce all this, but I guess magical does add quite a bit of complexity to people's organisms.
So,
Anyway.
Snow, as you are upping these stairs, you hear noises.
Ooh, what kind of noises?
You hear a sort of like somebody choking.
I kind of like pause on the stairs and look back at everybody with kind of a distaste look on my face. And then I'll come up the stairs here.
The stairs rise into
Peek around the corner.
Small damp cave with a pit near the center, holding a sort of malformed creature. You can see them twitch and move, kind of up to their armpits in this pit, and like a little bit of like water squelching around.
I'm gonna get a closer look at it. Kind of squint my eyes and see what I'm looking at.
Upon closer inspection, the creature seems to share features of a black dragonborn. Their scales are giving way to rubbery white skin, gills forming on its neck. The once dragonborn lists and moans and groans.
I'm gonna come up to the edge of this pit.
What is that? Says Stoneflame. He seems to be completely out of it. His eyes are glazed over, and he or they don't seem to notice your presence as you're like at the edge of the pit.
All right, I'm gonna.
Mr. Jadakus!
Yes. What? Oh, that's problematic. Can I like do a medicine check on him and see what's going on here?
Sure.
That's on this other page. Where's that button? Medicine.
Can I help him?
Hmm.
I'm proficient
Yes.
in medicine.
So that's your advantage?
Yeah.
Copy.
There's some kind of metamorphosis happening here.
Does it look natural or magic based?
It kind of both.
It's
A natural process that arises from a magical creature.
changing. It's something unfamiliar turning into something else.
Stoneflame kind of like takes the haft of his hammer and starts to reach toward it. And he looks at Snow.
I'm gonna slide down into the pit here and I'm gonna cast a lesser restoration on it and see if that does anything.
Okay. You cast Lesser Restoration, and nothing about his appearance changes. However, his eyes sort of unglaze and they open wide, and and looks around, takes in everybody, and he's sort of like kind of stuck in this pit. Like his arms are sort of like clamped against his body, but you can see that there's a little wiggle room, and you can see like slime is sort of holding him somewhat firmly to the edges of the pit he's in, and he says, "Help me, my crew. These cultists dragged us underwater, and we ended up here. Please."
Can I like get the slime that's holding him off?
So, he's like wedged into like a sump kind of thing. So what you're dealing with is like, if you try to like pull away some of the slime, there's more beneath, and it seems like it goes down the length of his body.
What if I just try and pull him out?
Stoneflame sees you trying to do that, and he goes to help. Roll with advantage.
Is it a strength?
Yeah, athletic strength. Oh, it's like, and it just kind of slips back in.
Ren's gonna try to help now too.
He says, I can feel in good club. And then he gasps. He says, my name is Elxor. I'm the captain of Galtona's ship Entel. And you're still trying to pull him out. Go ahead and roll another athletics check.
Can I let someone that's not me take the rein on pulling this guy out of the slime?
Ren, roll an athletics check. Okay, you pop him out. And I think this is a good time to take a break. So the camera goes black as we go to commercial. All right. So you yank the dragonborn that's like turning into that weird creature out, and his legs are like they're split down the middle and they're forming into tentacles. And do you like hold him up by his shoulders, or do you like lay him down?
Can we like prop him up against a wall or something?
Yeah. I mean, you tell me what you're doing.
Ren is really strong, so she just kind of holds him up. You don't have legs.
He looks down and he sees like the transformation beginning or in process, and his eyes just go wide, and he looks at Snow And Snow, he makes eye contact with you, and you notice that like his eyes are starting to glaze over again. And you get a sense that whatever's doing this to him is not going to stop.
I don't think he has much time.
He says, he, he's obviously frightened, and he's just kind of whimpering at this point.
I'm gonna like kneel down next to him and tell him we rescued the rest of your crew. They're safe.
Thank you. And then
does he like? Is he like coming in and out, or is he like still a little lucid?
He's lucid for the moment, but you can see he's fading.
Is there anything you would like for us to tell them?
He says, what did he say? Let me think. Let me look at my notes real quick. He says he cracks a soft smile, and as his eyes are like still glazing over, he says, if you can manage it, tell Philip, he's the Red Dragonborn, that he can keep the 20 gold. And then his eyes glaze over and he starts to lose it again. Or he becomes unlucid. I'm not sure what the word for it is now that I'm there. But he's not aware of you anymore. And he goes back to twitching and gasping and heaving.
I look around at everybody and I look kind of resigned, and I say, should we at least put him out of his misery?
What if we can stop it by stopping the guys? Maybe we put him back in the hole until we're done.
He may just continue to suffer in the hole as well.
Stoneflame's just frowning.
I look over at...
Maybe you could ask your god.
Snow, you feel just... Like, when you even consider that, you feel just indifference.
I'm not sure my goddess will particularly care either way.
If you think it's best, then we should. I don't know.
I feel like whatever is transforming him, the process has already been done, and I'm not sure it's within my powers to stop it.
The parasite is probably burrowed deep into him. He won't last much longer.
And the last thing we want is for the process to finish, even before we can...
So,
go ahead.
So Ren hears them all talking like this, and she hugs him close to her, and then she just turns his head around.
You hear a sickening pop, and the listing and like the rocking ceases, and Elxor is limp and is no more. Stoneflame notices that Ren did that, he walks over and he puts his he puts his hand on her shoulder. And he just kind of gives her a nod.
And she's got tears in her eyes.
It was the right thing to do, Ren. I'm going to say a quick prayer.
If we can wait a little bit, I can do something for the body. Prevent it from being affected.
I would like that very much.
That'll be done. Johnny's gonna take a position next to the body with his knees down and begin grabbing it from his bag, a copper piece and some salt, and start preparing it. And I'm gonna do a ritual casting of gentle repose.
Okay. Yeah. You do that and nothing bugs you. You're probably 35-ish minutes into the attunement of the tentacle rod. And if you want this attunement process and all of this will count as a short rest if you wish to spend hit die.
Yes, please.
Hit dice. That's unfortunate. Oh.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Wow.
What?
What's going on? Okay. That's a little better. Jesus. Oh man, have you burnt through all your hit die?
I have 3 left.
Okay.
Now 2. Wait, I started with 11 and I did... No, I had less than that. I had 9. Okay, I have 3 left.
All right.
Sorry, we're having a short rest right now?
Yeah, so Chaticus is attuning to that magic item that'll help you get up and down waterfalls with ease. And it takes an hour, and nothing is attacking you, so I said that you can spend hit die if you wish. This music is perfect for this dungeon. So happy. Stoneflame is still pretty okay, so he's not going to spend any.
So is Ren.
Radical. Well, that hour ends up, and Chaticus, you're attuned to that tentacle rod, and it kind of flaps around a little bit. You don't have to, hold it all the time, just FYI. You can still wield your...
No.
Okay. Stoneflame, during this time, he spends a few quiet moments in front of his name was this Elgsor's body, and he's sitting on his haunches, and he's just kind of looking down at it, kind of with a sad look on his face, and he's just sort of letting it breathe, giving it a sense of respect. Ren can tell this.
Ren joins him. It is too bad we do not know his stories, because they should be said right now.
There's an entire crew that loves him. You'll find that regardless of how insignificant the death appears to us, there's always someone grieving.
They thought he was already dead. He shakes his head. He says, should we even bother telling them?
I don't know if they'll be up there when we arrive at the surface.
Well, I mean, if you happen to run into them again, or he shrugs, I don't know.
Perhaps we could send them a sending.
What about the other guys? If this one is alive, could the other ones be alive too? Or do you think they were those guys in the bubble?
Stoneflame just shrugs.
I don't know. I cannot be near this body anymore. She stalks off.
Ugh. What do you guys do?
Ren is headed towards the waterfalls.
Jackass will follow it.
Well, okay. So are you going to go back into that room? Or...
Well, it looked like there was a dead end up there, so yeah.
Okay, so you did see in the room up here that it wasn't a dead end. It was a waterfall that fell into dark. Just so that you're aware. It wasn't a dead end, is what I'm trying to convey.
Oh no, I meant up here where the guy was choking.
Oh, yeah, no, that cave was a dead end. Yeah.
So we can follow the water channel to whatever hurt the sharks, or we can traverse the waterfalls in the other room.
We should go see what hurt the sharks.
It's likely a creature, not going to be cultists, so be on the lookout for that.
During our short rest, can I re-ritual cast
Yep.
Water Walk?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Also, I'm going to run up and let the puppies in. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Mrs. Snow, what do you think we should do?
I believe we should exhaust all possible options we have before we potentially go somewhere where we cannot come back. I know we have the rod, but it's still a possibility.
The water is making Mr. Chadwick really slow.
I'm just gonna peek down here.
You see this cave like starts to form a lot of stalactites and stalagmottoms. That's all I think I can say as for where you are. There's more detail, but you have to get to a different kind of area. By which I mean... there. Oh, wait. There.
Well,
I was under the impression you guys were waiting on Miles, but we can proceed.
We are waiting for Chadukas to catch up.
Splish splash. Oop.
okay. Let's get going. I'm gonna kind of stick close to these spiky things.
Stalactites cover the ceiling of this cave, which slopes down to the south. Embankments skirt the edges, and small flat stones rise from the water, which is about 5 feet deep here. Tiny white fish move through the shallows, darting over glittering coins visible beneath the water.
Ren reaches down and grabs a handful of the coins.
They're like over in this area.
Oh, okay.
Pause. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're like... oh, wait. They're like in this area. They glitter.
I'm gonna re-equip my shield while we're moving through here.
Okay. Danger sense. You're not surprised, but a huge tendril comes out of the darkness. Oh no, so it is an unseen attacker. So then it is advantage. Yeah. And then I'll have you guys roll initiative in a hot second. As soon as I fix this thing. You see in the darkness, Ren, just as this huge tendril comes at you, is a huge eye on this stalactite right here. Or stalagmite, stalag bottom. And... ooh, that's a crit. So this tendril comes and wraps around you, Ren. Doesn't do any damage, but it just whoosh, holds you tight. And... oh. It also lashes out at Snow. And I don't think she can... can she see it from there? Well, it already attacked once, so it's not with advantage anymore. But roll initiative. That was its one action.
I'm cursed.
Alright. Oh, Stoneflame. He needs to roll. Alright, is everybody on the turn tracker? Miles?
No, I'm trying to do it right here. Sorry, I'm dealing with puppy things. Texting people because they're not mine.
Oh no.
Yeah, anyway. In there.
Radical. Alright, Ren, you are restrained.
Okay, so
You-
I'm going to try to get out of it.
Alrighty. So you have disadvantage, and the escape DC is 20 or 25 is 15. All right, you wrestle the tendril off of you. That was your action.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Okay. Bit.
I'm gonna send the sunburst at that creature.
All right. That's Pyaw. Didn't have advantage, so definitely fails. But go ahead and roll damage for the thing. Do you know what the damage is? All right. Oh, you have it. Cool. So he takes 6 damage. Anything else?
I can only do that once, right?
Yeah. So I guess you're done, unless you want to move.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna stay right here.
Chaticus.
That looks in range. Alright, bonus action to Shillelagh up just in case I need it. And then I will cast Chill Touch.
Alrighty. That is a hit. For 6. Wow, that was a low roll.
Happens. Then I'll kind of scoop my boots, I think this way, over with Stoneflame.
Alrighty. Velia. You heard a snapping sound and grunts come from Ren. And
I guess I'm just gonna move a little bit closer, but I can't really see any.
You cannot really see any. It's beyond the darkness for you.
Okay, then I'm just gonna hold my action, or hold my weapon attack until something comes into attacking range for me with my longbow.
Alrighty. The roper stays put, but is going to... Oh no. Attack. Yeah. So this is at Snow and Ren. So that was at Ren. And that's at Snow. Snow wards it off with ice. And then, unfortunately, Ren is caught in it again. And is reeled up to here. And that's the creature's turn. Stoneflame. Stoneflame shouts out, Ren! And then he's gonna move past Chaticus and dash as close as he can. But he is out of actions. Snow.
Okay, we will move over here. And I will use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Alright. I still haven't
And we'll
made that.
bonk him.
I still need to make you a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Does not bonk, I assume.
No.
And then I'll go ahead and use my action to dash
Alrighty.
and get on up in here.
The 5-foot marker is the spiritual weapon. Alrighty. Ren. You are grappled once again.
Okay, she's going to try to get ungrappled again. Is she at disadvantage again?
Yes. That is not gonna do it. You're mightily stuck. Bit!
Bit is going to run up, so that's half my movement, and as I'm running, out of her paws comes the fiery kitty paws.
Alrighty. That's a hit. Oh wait, no it's not. Sorry. That's a hit. 22's a hit. For 6 radiant. Okay. That hits as well. For another 8 radiant.
Then with my rest of the movement, I'm going to go back to where I was.
Alrighty. Chaticus.
Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else I can do besides chill touch right now, so I guess we're gonna do another one of those. 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
All right, and then that'll be my turn, I think.
Velia.
Did my held action trigger when he came into my water?
He didn't move, but I think yes when he dragged Ren in, so you can go ahead and take your attack.
Okay.
For the readied action. That misses, unfortunately.
Okay. No problem. Okay, so for my action, I'm going to use lightning arrow. Or sorry, for my bonus action, I'm going to use lightning arrow, concentration, and then I'm going to shoot him twice with my longbow.
Okay, just so you know, this is the same thing as Hail of Thorns, where it hits creatures within 10 feet of the creature, which will be Stone Flame. Actually, yeah, which will be Stone Flame, Ren, and Snow.
Okay, all right, never mind then. Then I'm just gonna shoot him twice with my
Alrighty.
longbow.
Oh, you crit. And also crit, but a miss. You could roll twice for Colossus Slayer, though.
I can only use it once per turn.
But you haven't yet.
Oh, I guess because it was a held action. Yeah, that's right.
25 damage with one arrow as it sinks into the flesh of this creature and it screams out angrily. And then it takes its turn. And then it's going to, fling Ren over this waterfall.
Over the waterfall?
Over the waterfall. You land at the bottom. Kersploosh. And then it lashes out at Stone Flame. This will probably be our last encounter of the night. Tendril at Stone Flame. That misses Stone Flame. Tendril at Snow. That misses Snow. And, it has 4 attacks with its Tendril, so it's going to try Snow again.
Yep.
It hits. Snow, you're grappled and restrained. It already used Reel, so it can't do that again. And it's pretty much done. Stoneflame is going to mosey on and start to attack. One and two. Oh, and he uses Magma Fury. Dealing that much damage. The creature in front of you, Snow, starts to look much weaker. And it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and get out.
That misses. Oh,
Can I
wait.
use my
Use your what?
Can I use my bonus action to smack him with the spiritual weapon?
Yeah, you can. Yep. That's what it's there for. That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Alright. Ren. You are caught there in the darkness, and all you can see is this light here. And you hear footsteps as I have a couple of other creatures join the fight. Bulk token. Yeah. But it is your turn, Ren.
I do not see anyone.
You do not
so
see anyone.
I ready in action. So I'm standing guard with my great axe in my hand should anybody get close to me.
All right. Bit.
I am gonna do the same thing as last time.
Okay. Miss. Sorry about that.
I'm out of there.
He's a very tanky creature. Chaticus.
I'm worried about Ren down there. I'm going to cast a spell on the big tentacle boy.
Just so you know, he seems very bloodied and wounded.
Oh, he does look bloodied.
He does look pretty fucked up.
Then let's see if I can get in range. Let's play with some tentacles.
Ooh. All right.
3 of these. So, un.
Hits.
Do.
Hits.
Trois.
Hits. You have the speed of a roper. All right. The tentacles smack against him, and the last one just kind of like, oh, it's gross as it just gets into his eye and just squelches it and twists it about, and the creature screams and goes limp and stops moving. However, we are still in initiative.
Okay, I think I still have some movement. So I'm going to try to move the rest of my movement over here, starting to aim the tentacle rod towards the waterfall.
Okay.
Ren yells up, "There are more down here!"
I need to roll some more initiatives. Hang on a second. I forgot about these. Roll both. Macro. Turn, go. Perfect. Velia. The fight has definitely moved.
Yep, I'm gonna move my 35 feet of movement. Go here. Actually, I'll just do double movement.
So 70
And
feet.
get up next to
All right.
Chagas and end it there.
Alrighty. Ren, you hear some footsteps and then what sounds like a crossbow bolt or a crossbow string snap. Oh wait, no, they don't have crossbows. You whoosh through the air. 12 misses. 20
Hits.
for 7 piercing. Roper's dead.
Ow!
You shouldn't be here, says the cultist from the darkness.
Why don't you come closer and we'll talk about it?
Okay.
Yeah, Snow.
How far down is this?
40 feet. And you can feel now that you're where you are, you can feel the pool of the current underneath your feet.
I'm gonna kind of like walk backwards in place. And
By the way, you took no damage when you fell. You like splashed and then zipped right back up on your feet, Ren. Just so you know.
It didn't hurt.
okay, well then I'll use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon, and then I'm gonna dive down the waterfall.
Yeah.
And use an action to dash.
All right. Wait, hold on. Oh, I don't have dynamic lighting on for that. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. You can see, standing here, like on top of this ledge is a Rushing Wave cultist. With what looks like a whole barrel of javelins. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Stone Flame.
Kind of like be next to Ren.
Stone Flame, Stone Flame, Stone Flame. Excuse me. Nope. Stone Flame is going to also dive down. Splash right in front of Snow, and he pops back up. And he looks around, and then he looks back at Snow and just kind of gives a nod of like, "Yeah, we're doing this." What's up?
I'll point them out.
All right.
I'm gonna point up towards the rocks.
Cool. I don't think he has enough speed to do anything, so he just nods. So this is going to be a disadvantage. As the Crushing Wave Reaver. Did I close out? No, I didn't. So this will be a disadvantage. Both of these headed towards Stone Flame because he's just in the way. 1, 2. Nope. 2 javelins just smash against the walls around you. Ren, it's your turn.
Ren can still not see anything. She can't even see her hand in front of her face. And so she is just going to continue to have an action ready should anybody get close to her.
All right.
Actually, no, she's going to go forward. She's going to move all her movement speed forward. But she still cannot see anybody, so she'll have an action ready.
Okay, if I go Step of the Wind, I should be able to get all the way down there. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Let's get on down there. Okay, let's send off some fiery pups. And I don't see anyone else, so I'm just gonna hold.
I will walk my way over to the edge, and I will peek my head over. How far down does it look? That's scary to him. He's going to use the command word, I don't know what it is, to make the tentacles appear and give himself a nice, old man escalator chair on the side wall down. Yeah, and I also declare everyone else as being able to be lifted up or down the waterfall at their leisure. Coming. Bzzz. Bzzz. Yeah, it's an action to do that.
Okay. I'd like to walk to the edge of the waterfall, and I'm just gonna follow everybody else. So, how's everyone getting down? Just like jumping down, or sliding down? Okay. Alright, cool. Excuse me, sorry, could I still attack at this point? Would I be able to? Would my attack be normal or at disadvantage? Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 shots at her.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Nope.
How far up is this? All right. So I'm just gonna move over this way. And I'm gonna attack the troll. Do I give up on my spiritual weapon? It's pretty far behind. Okay, I'm just gonna ice butt it. I can't if I use a bonus action for ice butt.
Hits. And she screams and slashes as well. And can she reach the guy on the back or? So this first one is for the Reaver. And it's dead, and so she's gonna swing at the Cholan. What the? Okay, she is done.
I'm going to move a little bit forward and send off some more fiery kitty paws at the shoulder.
It was just fun to do it. Anyway, at that range, we're dealing with what we got. How fast can Fat Man move? Oh, perfect. Let's tentacle up this dude. Just completely play into it. All right. That is Spore Whack. Where's mine? There's mine. That misses. Blah. Very powerful damage. They just lovingly caress it. I think that'll do it. I still have a job. Yeah, I'm still good there. Yeah, good.
I'm gonna attack twice. No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Hits.
Hits.
The nerve. He misses.
I'm gonna attack him. We're gonna do it again.
I rolled a 1.
I'm just gonna. If Ren's paralyzed, how is water walking keeping her above the surface? Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
Strength? Constitution.
Yeah, let's attack. I'm gonna punch him. Trying to punch my way out of here.
Can I tell what kind of effect is working on Ren and try to nullify it? Let's restoration possibly do it. Do that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make my 2 attacks against that. Can I take my reaction when it attacks Bit? Okay. I just beat it into a bloody pulp with
Bye, Joy.
Bye, Joy.
Bye, Joy.
Bye, Joy. Son of a bitch, I muted myself. Fuck!
Oh, on the recording?
Yeah, damn it. I'll just talk over it, I guess. It was just for the combat. Oh well.
Okay, that's not too crazy.
Bye, Joy.